What's up, witches? It is Pagan Potions. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys had an awesome week. We are now at the end of Mercury retrograde, which is so fucking awesome. This was a really long one. This was a really tough one because it started in Cancer, which really stirred up a lot of emotional jargon, blah, 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 but we'll get into that in a second. If you have not yet already, if you would be an absolute peach and check out our YouTube channel, maybe give us a little subscribe, that would be the tits. You guys are awesome. Anyway, happy new moon in Leo too, by the way. Today is what some people believe the gates of strength. And it's also like a good time for manifestation, even though it is the new moon, where typically like I prefer to clear things out during the new moon. But since we're coming out of this Mercury retrograde today and going into this new moon in Leo today, what this is going to do is this is going to let go of a lot of that emotional karma that we've been holding on to, that has been making us really second guess ourselves, what we should be doing in this world, who we should have with us in this world. There's been a lot of contemplation. We've been going over and going over and going over and like rethinking things a million times, almost to a point to where we want to like rip our fucking hair out. But I think we have a good mindset on what it is that we want to be doing in this world. And if you don't, I would highly recommend considering it. You know, I would highly recommend going back, reflecting, really thinking about what makes you happy, what makes you feel like you're doing the right things, you know, in your life space. Because if you have not yet figured that out, I think that this new moon in Leo is going to be a little interesting for you, because this new moon in Leo also is really prominent for manifesting. I know I've been saying manifesting, manifesting, manifesting lately, but next week, Jupiter is going to be going direct. Jupiter is all about doorways opening. Jupiter is all about bringing things into fruition and making them happen. So I know that we've had a lot of emotional connections, or at least I know I have, onto, you know, where I should be in this world, what I should be doing. And I know I've talked to a lot of people and they've been saying that they can really feel it. It's almost kind of like this, I don't know what it is kind of thing. Like, I don't know what I'm feeling, but I know that something's coming, you know? And I think a lot of that is this karmic movement into us, not to sound hokey, but like really moving in a direction that we're supposed to, honestly, as light workers. There's been a lot of, and I'm sure everybody's noticed, a lot of movement in regards to the light worker area. A lot of people are far more interested in tarot and astrology, you know, and all that other kind of shit. And that's really like blown up over these past couple years. And the reason being is because we're at an incredible time in our lives right now where, you know, or actually in the universe where, you know, we are really creating this incredible foundation for our future. And not our particular future, but our planet's future, our children's future, yada, 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 yada. So anyways, going back onto the new moon in Leo, it's really a incredible new moon for strength. You know, what this does is this kind of like, new moons always kind of give you a clean slate. They help you to like, you know, refresh and let go of things. But with the new moon in Leo, this time of the year, this is like, you know, this doesn't suit me and that doesn't suit me and this is what I should be doing. So, you know, like that old car is super jank and it's not going to get me from point A to point B. So I know I have this emotional connection to it. I know I love it. Like, I brought my babies home in this car, you know, all that other kind of stuff. But it's time for me to let it go. You know, it's time for me to buy that new car because now I have these new adventures. Silly little metaphor, but I guess it's the best way that I can explain it. Like, you know, you might have these emotional connections and attachments to things that maybe just aren't getting you where you need to be. Just speaking the truth. So, you know, and whether that's in regards to people or things or, you know, ways that you're living your life, let those things go. Clear that shit out, man. Clear that shit out so you can be a badass motherfucker. Just saying. So anyways, with all that being said, and we'll talk a little bit more about that Jupiter coming direct next week, because that's going to be a really big thing. It's going to be incredible. I did want to pull a couple cards for this week to come, and then let you guys get on with your really fucking awesome week. This is going to be a good week. This is going to be a powerful week. It's going to be just like, be ready for like randomness, you know, random things happening, random movements, yada, yada, yada. So again, I'm using my little fun tarot cards. I'm going to pull this one out because it was like hidden in the back. But this one, this is my woman dancing. This is my woman creating, becoming. This is a lot of matters of the heart right now. So what she's doing is she's, if you can see, her eyes are looking up at her hands. She has this beautiful dance going on. She's surrounded in the red. She's surrounded in the blue. She's also alone, you know? So she's doing what she needs to be doing. She's rocking her own diva-ness. And dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can rock your diva-ness too, or rock your manhood, you know, whatever. But like, she is fixated on and passionate about and going through the rhythms of what she has in her heart. You know, her heart chakra, her heart is coming out. If you can kind of see, it almost kind of looks like one of her hands is like kind of maneuvering into like a swan. And the swan is kind of like looking down at her. Swans as well are very elegant. They, you know, they move peacefully, but they're fierce as shit. You fuck with them, you fuck with their family, just don't do it, you know? So this is kind of the rhythm that she's going through. She's very elegant, she's very graceful, she's rocking, she's directed, she sees what she wants to do, but she's fierce. Live this fierceness right now. Have your eyes on things that you know are of your true worth and fucking rock that shit, you know? Like, don't take no for an answer. But this card, whoa, gonna knock some shit down. Anyways, blooper. You might feel like you're drowning, you know, you might feel totally overwhelmed. You might feel like, you know, you are falling apart, maybe emotionally. Again, it's that, you know, Mercury retrograde into Cancer, that really rocked us to the core emotionally. You know, it made us really think of a lot of our old karmic shit. And, you know, and it's, you know, it's so hard to say goodbye. You know, it is. It's hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Like my songs. Anyways, so, you know, you feel alone. You feel like you're drowning. You feel like you're grasping onto things. And there's nobody there. You know, there's nobody there to pull you out of this. But what's really unique about this, so purple is the color of empowerment. Back in the day, royalty wore purple. Purple is, you know, it's such a strong fucking card. So this person is like reaching out, you know, and little do they know that they have all this strength and this empowerment within them. They're so focused on the nothingness, you know, they're like really just allowing that to just let them get swallowed up. But if they can just fucking swim, if they can just fucking rock, then, you know, they can pull themselves out. They can pull themselves out. And they are the only ones who will be able to pull themselves out. Next card, go with the flow. Allow yourself to really feel yourself. This is a lot of heart chakra. This is a lot of sacral and solar plexus chakra as well. This card, one of my favorite sayings, one of my life mantras is, let the winds take you where they will. I'm a Taurus sign. I'm an earth sign. I like to stay solid. I don't like to move. I don't like to let the winds take me where they will. But this is where I want to say, please do. You know, let the wind hit you, let it, you know, feel it, you know, allow yourself to embrace it. Let the winds take you where they will. Believe in the universe, believe in yourself. Don't let yourself drown. You know, kind of like how I was talking about, be that fierce fucking swan, man. Just rock it. Let the winds take you where they will. You don't have to control everything, you know, you don't have to fucking, if things don't go the way that you think they should go, maybe that's okay. You know, maybe things are going the way that they should go, whether you have a plan or not. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, maybe I'll pull two more. So this card is, again, kind of feeling lost, reflecting, longing for. There may be things that you are longing for. You know, here's this person sitting on this mountain. Look at that shit. That sage is catching. Hell yeah. Okay. It smells really good. It's distracting. But, you know, he's sitting on this mountain. He has built this mountain. He has climbed this mountain. He has become, you know, this solid force in his life. But, you know, maybe he doesn't appreciate or see the wonderful things that, you know, he has created. This is a card of solitude. This is a card of thought. This is a card of longing. Allow yourself to be proud of the things that you've created. Allow yourself to, you know, reflect on the beautiful wonders that you have in your life that sometimes, you know, we forget about. You know, sometimes we take advantage of the thought that we have an incredible significant other, or, you know, sometimes we don't look into our baby's eyes and gaze into our baby's eyes and see their smiles. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it doesn't have to be in regards to like others in their lives, you know, accomplishments, things, you know, you've gone, again, like how I was talking about releasing of old karmic shit, you know, you have put yourself in this life that you're in right now, whether it's good, bad, whatever, you know, but there has been strength, there has been accomplishment, there has been determination, and, you know, and you have to see that within yourself. Okay, so now let's pull one more. Yes. Coming out of the shadows, allowing yourself from feeling like a ghost, too much like how I was talking about the purple, you know, finding your foundation. His hand is very open. He's ready to receive. You know, he might still feel a little bit clouded, but there's a smile there, like they have direction, they have goal. And then here is that beautiful sun. Here is that beautiful fucking Leo energy. Boom, mother truckers. Allow this awesome, strong Leo new moon to bring you out. You can fucking do this, guys. You are a badass motherfucker. So I love y'all. Again, if you could subscribe, that would be the bomb. It would really help me out, help me spread the word. Let's share. Let's, you know, give some of this like awesome energy out to other people, because I love y'all. So, all right. Peace, guys. See you next week.